everyone, it's Trishann Williams. I'm here with my brother James.
Hello.
We're in my brother's new house, so you can't see it, and I'm not going to move because we just got this all set up, but it's nice. This is the first time I've seen it, and it's really nice. Anyway, we're going to do a couple of reviews today, but the first one we're going to do is the last book that my brother picked for us to read, and I'm going to let him tell us about it.
Okay.
And then I want him to tell me why he chose it, and then we'll talk about it.
Okay. That sounded kind of ominous, but that's
It's not
all right.
ominous.
That's all right.
We just usually talk. We usually have already talked, and we really haven't already talked.
We haven't talked about this one yet. That's okay, and I will tell you exactly why I picked it too.
Okay.
So the Amalfi Curse takes place obviously on the Amalfi Coast, a small town called Positano, just close to Naples in Italy, and it's goes back and forth in time from the 1890s, 1880s, I think. To present day. And present day, it's a lady named Haven, and she's a marine archaeologist searching, for shipwrecks and things like that. But there's an ulterior motive where her father found some jewels on a dive right before he died, and now she's trying to find those as well. The back in time part of it, and it goes chapter by chapter, is present day, back in time, present day, back in time. The back in time talks about that Positano was a small village at the time. And they had sea witches. I forgot what they were called, Siggrays or
I can't remember what they were.
But they were able to manipulate the waters to keep the waters safe. It diverted pirates and diverted unwanted people there, and the witches were able to do that to keep the town safe. And that's the basic premise of the book. I chose this book because the author is Sarah Penner, and she wrote one. The last one I read from her was called The London Seance Society.
Which I did not read.
Which you didn't read. But I did a review of it way back a year ago or so. And I really, really enjoyed that particular book. And so I got this one.
And this is a new release, right?
It's a year old. It's a new release in paperback. It's a year and a half old, I guess.
Okay.
So it has been out for a while. And it got good reviews, and it was a good seller in the store. But I did enjoy the storyline, so I won't lie about that. But it wasn't as good as the London Seance Society. I'll just put it that way. So, but I am very curious to hear.
So yours. I thought you chose it because it takes. I don't know. You might not even know this, but I wrote a book called Treasure Seekers.
I did not. I didn't know. This is not.
And she's a marine archaeologist, and she it's all about discovering this shipwreck. It's in Florida. It's not in Italy, but it's about discovering a shipwreck and everything that goes with it. And I wrote a book, not published, and writing a book, not published yet, but hopefully, that takes place in Positano.
I did not know that.
So,
did not know that at all.
This whole book was like a mesh of two things that I had already written, and I was like, oh, he picked it because he thought these were subjects that I know, which they were.
Right.
And I don't know anything about her, but I did because both of those subjects were so familiar to me, I felt like there was a lot of things in the book that I would have written. So I thought that was interesting. And there's probably still some things that I will take from that book and maybe make it my own a little bit. I don't know. But with all that being said, I did not love the story.
Okay, before we start, have you ever been to Positano?
Yes, many times.
Okay, many times. I thought you did.
So I know Positano very well.
If I had a criticism about the book, it's that I don't believe that she described Positano as well as I would like to have.
Correct, but what I did love is the villa, the villa that's in disrepair that's on the top of the mountain. Okay, well, my story has a villa that's in disrepair.
Oh man!
I know, isn't that funny?
There's
really a lot of similarities.
There are a lot.
I don't have any witches in my book.
Well, maybe you should.
But maybe I should. Who knows? But anyway, so I thought that was interesting. So, but yeah.
Oh, okay. So, what else about the book did you not like?
So, I guess I felt like I think for me, there was a really big disconnect between the past and the present.
Agreed.
For the most of the book. She does pull it together in the end, but for most of the book, it was just a big disconnect. I liked the past better than the present. And maybe that's because I felt like, and this is part of one of those, I'm criticizing something for something that I think that I did myself. But like I think she was trying to incorporate too much detail about the archaeology and the currents and the underwater currents and the volcano. Right. And like but she wasn't doing it seamlessly. Like I feel like she just wanted us to know these facts, but like it wasn't natural. And I think I do that too. So that part felt a little, listen, I thought the story was fine.
Okay.
I felt like it just felt a little maybe immature for a story.
Interesting.
Like I don't feel like I didn't get and maybe it's because the past and the present were so disconnected. Like I didn't ever get fully involved.
I was going to say that they almost could have been two separate books.
I think it might have been better as two separate books. Or maybe it's you do all the past and all the present. I don't know, but I didn't dislike it. And again, I was freaking out the whole time because I was like, wow, this is like, I wrote about this.
You're going to get accused of plagiarism.
It's not that. It's not the same story at all. But I was like, did he pick this? I was like, I don't think he knows. So I thought that he picked that specifically because listen, I'm glad I read it. Because it really is kind of parallel.
I picked it. I knew it, knowing that you would like it because of Treasure Hunters.
Yeah.
That was why.
Okay, so it is a lot of similar stuff to Treasure Hunters. But yeah,
and there was
was
a little
really
bit
fun.
of a love story, some love story going on
there.
there.
The love story was very.
It was, but it was there, and
it was there.
It
was fine. I didn't dislike it. I thought it was fine. But anyway, I thought it was funny that you picked it.
Okay.
That's it.
Very good. Well, good. That's why we do blind reviews. So
if you want a treasure hunting book, The Amalfi Coast by
Sarah Penner.
All right. Talk to you soon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.